Hey, this is Obi Chuku, co-founder of Conan Productions, and welcome to the NeoAfrican Metaverse. Let me tell you a story. The NeoAfrican Metaverse is a story or a metaverse story about tradition versus modernity, old Africa versus Neo-Africa, robots versus gods. And one of the stories where this theme plays heavily is Bark Camera Action. It's a brand new comic story. Super excited. If you love animals, you're gonna love this. But it's different. Now, Bark Camera Action is about a wild dog from Hollywood, raised in Hollywood, who goes back to his hometown in South Africa to shoot a Nollywood film to support the pet industry or make it boom in Africa. Now, this is a kind of near and dear story because as a young kid, growing up in the US, even looking abroad, always wanted a pet. My, African parents never wanted to give us a pet, I never had a pet. I wanted to be like the kid in Buddy, I always wanted a pet. And so in this story, there's a kid who always wanted a pet. This South African kid. And he kind of represents that, where you grow up watching these films of this great pet relationship. You have friends who have pets, you have all these things, but you ain't got no pets. And so as a West African, talking about stories from the African lens, this is a really interesting lens. So in it, what's really cool is that animals are like Zootopia. They have their own world, their own rules, their own protections. They even have their own mafia of lions. And humans have their own worlds, right? And so, this Hollywood dog that's a director that wants to shoot this film about pets is going to disrupt this understanding between, Africans and animals, right? And that's what's really cool and really interesting about Bark Camera Action. It features different sort of African dogs you may have never heard of that are really cool and fun to watch or read. And then you also have this philosophy about animals that, most people outside of Africa has never really heard about. So we're really excited about it. It's related to Red Origins. So Red Origins featured wild dogs. Wild dogs are not part of the big 7 animals that you know about, like lions, giraffes, all those things, rhinos. So wild dogs is one of those animal species we brought to the world that, folks did not know about. And from Red Origins, where they are talking and these wild dogs can think for themselves, we bring it and let it evolve into Bark Camera Action. So it's super exciting. And that's what this, the NeoAfrican Metaverse is about. It's about, choosing a side. Are you going to choose a side where, animals do their own thing? It's almost like apartheid, Or are you on the side of like, I want a pet, I want an animal, that's going to be my pet. This is like that modernity. Like, this is what we know now. So when you join the NeoAfrican Metaverse, all I have to ask is, which side are you on? There's no wrong answer. There's no right answer. Let us know.